In our previous video, we leave the Peloponnese Peninsula and begin our passage across the Aegean Sea to the Cyclades Islands.
We anchored near the town of Adamantes and explored the island of Milos.
Then we begin our passage to the next island. This video begins here.
We're sailing on the north coast of the island of Folegandros. My geologist. We are in a small little town called Caravostasis. Hey Mark, would you like to go for a swim?
Oh no, she's doing a video
of us talking to you, Mom.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you are. Yeah.
See?
I'm trying to get
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna ever find this. We couldn't even find the name of this island.
Took us a while.
Took us a while to figure out, well, what's this island? Folegandros. But if you look up Santorini, we're almost to Santorini. We are sailing from the northwest towards Thirasia. We made a reservation for a mooring there since the anchorage is so deep.
And we are excited to be here, aren't we, Mr. Mark?
Yeah, this should be interesting.
To say the least.
Strong winds forecast tonight, tomorrow, and we've decided to take up a mooring, one of the few places where yachts like us can go.
Because it's deep.
Super deep.
Super deep.
Right up to the walls.
Yeah.
As you can see, they just keep on going down all over to the big town.
Yeah.
But we could take a ferry for a month.
€1 will take us from one side to the other.
We are sailing in from the northwest and we are just on the outskirts of the islands. The ancient and formal name of the island is Thira. Santorini comes from Saint Irene, Santorini, a cathedral on the island that some historians believe dates back to the 5th century AD. We're now sailing in the ancient crater. The two large islands are Thirassia and Thira. The volcanic island in the middle is named Nea Kameni. We read about several explanations for the name of Thira, one being that it was named after the leader of the Spartans who colonized the island. When the Latin Empire occupied the island, they called it Santorini, that evolved to Santorini over time. As Mark mentioned, it's too deep to anchor here. This is the location of the mooring ball that we reserved. Now for the names of the towns. This is the town of Milos at the top of this cliff. Way in the distance is the town of Akrotiri. Across the bay is the town of Thira. There's a cable car that takes you to the top, and it's where the cruise ships stop. And now you're looking at Ia at the top of this ridge. Manoli greeted us and helped us pick up our mooring line. This port will be our home base for the next few days.
Welcome to our neighborhood.
75 feet deep and the water is clear to the bottom.
So blue.
And so blue.
One of us wants to climb to the very top. One of us is making excuses.
Yeah, okay, I'll wait here. Now you go up to the top up there and I'll take a picture of you, okay? It's just straight up.
Are you coming?
Yeah, as soon as I get the picture.
I'm gonna do this on my own. Backwards.
Odyssey of the Seas. In our boat, it's there.
We made it to the top.
By the beware of landslide sign.
So that island in the middle of the caldera was recently formed in human history, or written history, 18th century. It's like a dome that was building up in the lava dome building up after Mount St. Helens. So it's trying to rebuild itself, this giant volcano. And we're in the side of it. Its entire top off, all the way around in the circle. The whole thing you see, everything in water here was inside the volcano, but solid rock. And that just blew away in one giant explosion. That was huge.
We're in a caldera filled with water.
Erosion breached it and the Mediterranean flooded it.
I was completely surprised when you told me that island in the middle is basically a new
volcano. It's the newest part of this whole thing.
trying to form.
See how dark it is? That's just all lava. Newest lava in this area.
And didn't you say something about when it exploded? It was
Many, many times greater than the size of Krakatoa, which was many, many times greater than the size of Mount St. Helens.
yeah. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Mr. Geologist.
Geology 101. Not a bad view for our happy hour. Smile.
The next day, after a swim and light brunch, we were ready to catch the ferry for €1 from the island of Thirasia to the island of Thira. The ferry takes you to the bay by the town of Ia.
How do you pronounce the name of the city again? O-I-A. Ia. What a difference from where we are. Oh my gosh. Look at these white caps. This is the Meltemi. Meltemi wind. So point to where we are.
We dreamed about maybe one day being here and climbing these steps. We're on our way to the bus stop. We're going to the town of Fira to update our SIM card at the Cosmote store. The Greek islands are preparing for a national holiday on August the 15th, the Feast of the Assumption.
This is the new volcano. See that dark rock is the lava that flowed out of it. That way, that way. The lighter color is pumice from the pumice, eruptions.
And there's an anchorage down inside the sea.
Yeah.
And we are
They're all deep. They're all so deep.
over here. Can you see?
You have the look of sophistication. We say farewell to Thirasia and head to the south of the island of Thira to continue our exploration of Santorini.
We look forward to sharing that adventure in our next video.
I can't hear you.
250 feet deep.
What?
Too deep to drop the phone, baby.
You won't go diving for it for me at 250 feet? What's wrong with you?
Follow us to our next anchorage.
Thanks for watching.